Well, I can hear you, Cecil.
Yeah, Tom, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I have a little something for the show when we get running here.
Yeah.
I got a little surprise.
Okay, good. Why?
Why? What? We got the president of Antifa in the house.
Tom, can you hear Ian?
No, I cannot hear Ian.
Me. You can hear me.
He can't.
I got you now.
Oh, there you go.
I just had him.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, everything's
Yay.
fine. Everyone's happy.
Yeah. This is working. This is all working.
This is exactly how I was
We're
hoping.
perfectly on
work.
time.
This is how I was hoping it was going to work, everybody. Badly.
Oh, man.
Oh, guys, how we doing? Great or super great? Oh, hello,
How's
Strain.
everybody's 315th week in 2020? Good? Really good?
Doesn't it feel like it? Doesn't it
Dude.
feel like it? I will say, the other day, punched in the fucking gut at how early it's fucking getting dark now.
Man.
Just punched in the gut the other day.
Yep. Dude, I will tell you what I am not fucking ready for, Cecil, is fucking the winter of 2020.
No kidding,
Because,
right?
man, the summer of 2020 did not do me any fucking favors. But the goddamn winter of 2020, I'm just gonna weep the whole winter. I know everybody loves fall. Like, everybody's like, oh, I fucking love fall. Fall feels like diet winter to me. All it does is remind me that fucking winter is on the way.
I like fall mainly for the cooler temperatures. It's nice. But I will say fucking winter in Chicago is 9 months. It's 9 months long.
Yeah, and we get no spring. Like, it's like there's winter and then it's rainy and cold, and then like all of a sudden it's hot. And you're like, what happened? What? And I hate it here. I fucking hate it here. I would move, Cecil, I would move tomorrow. If I had fucking mobility, if my life had mobility, there's a 0% or less chance that I would stay in Illinois. 0% or less. I would fucking
I would definitely fucking move to Australia tomorrow if I could. I would do it tomorrow.
If I could move out of the country? Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Would you move in country? Like, are you?
No, I will tell you this. If I could live in Colorado, I would. I think Colorado is so beautiful. I think it's just a gorgeous. I don't need these because you're far away from me now. It's just wonderful. I've driven through so many times. Because I've flown out there a couple times. I went to Estes Park, but then I also went through sort of the western part of the state, and even like the desert part of the state is pretty. It's fucking awesome, man. It's really just a beautiful state. And there are some gorgeous places out west that are, stunning, but Colorado just takes the cake, in my opinion. It reminded me a lot of New Zealand. Like, it's a really beautiful, beautiful place.
Man, we're talking about moving. We've wanted to move to Puerto Rico, but then, increasingly as the Gulf warms up, that just looks less and less appealing because hurricane season gets longer and stronger. So, we're looking at like Las Vegas to move to as soon as we have some mobility.
Vegas. Ooh,
yeah, man. I would love to live. I wouldn't want to live like right down the strip, but I would live in Nevada in a second, man. I'll take the heat. I'll take the desert. I don't want any more winter. Like, I could just get rid of winter entirely and not have it forever. That's what I'd like to have.
Yeah, I could
0
do
days.
that. Yeah.
No. I don't need seasons, man.
There's
only one season I like. What's that?
Yeah. I'd spend 0 time in Nevada. I remember I drove through it to see the Grand Canyon. I'm like, that's it. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Good now. Pass. Hard pass. Nevada, Arizona, those states don't entice me at all. I do like the cold weather. It doesn't bother me. It's like I grew up here, and so it's not an issue. And I walk to work. So walking to work, you just gotta get used to that cold. I'm out in the cold for 40, 45 minutes in a row, and I don't mind it. It's not terrible. So
I don't like getting dressed up for the cold. Like, I get all that shit on, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't like this whole. I don't even want to wear a sweater. You know what I mean? Like, the best part of the day is I get to go home and take off my pants. Like, I don't want to wear more pants. What, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No way. I feel like that fucking guy that like from Christmas Story where you like can't move your arms. You're just like, "Rah!"
I would move to Canada if I could. Like I would definitely live somewhere in Canada.
Would you?
I think that would be pretty great. Yeah, absolutely. If I could, sure.
Oh.
I think I'd live. There's lots of places I'd live in Canada.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
A little cold. Although I hear it's not that much different than Chicago in terms of.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, so guys, how is everybody doing tonight? We doing good? Let's see. So we've got a couple of stories tonight, and I hope it's not going to break. We're going to cover one first that should not break the internets, and then we'll cover another one afterwards. I'm not going to show any of it. The first one because it's the Trump one, Tom, with the Campbell soup.
Oh, fucking amazing!
And so here we go. So this is from this particular story is from Refinery 29. I don't know. It's just one of those sites that I think many people seized onto this. Apparently, Trump is very scared of Antifa's new weapon. They spelled scared wrong. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Trump is very scared of Antifa's new secret weapon, soup. And so here's the quote here. The quote here is the best. He says, "And they have cans of soup, and they throw cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick; it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right?" And then when they get caught, they say, "No, this is soup for my family. They're so innocent. This is soup for my family." By the way, every single Antifa protester also says, "That's not a knife. This is a knife." In the same exact scene where he takes that can of soup and he throws it at the purse snatcher. He throws like a bomb. We're talking about Crocodile here. Where he throws that bomb, he just leans back, just whips that can of soup, and it flies. The guy's zigzagging. He's zooming in and out. But you can't dodge a can thrown by Crocodile Dundee or someone from Antifa.
Yeah. They've got a fucking great arm on them. They throw like a wicked fucking soup curveball.
Oh man, it's amazing.
Yeah. Somebody's like, "Oh, we got another
knuckle bone." Yeah,
I can't tell you how many ER doctors I've talked to. Like, "Oh my god, the fucking chicken and noodling that happened. It's just terrible. It's just terrible."
You get hit by it. The worst thing that happened to you is you got a huge intake of sodium. That's the problem. Yeah. Fucking
doctor, it's not looking good for the patient.
High blood pressure people are all running away. Don't throw it at me! Don't throw it at me! I don't know my Lipitor on me or whatever. I don't even know. That's probably not even that's a cholesterol thing. Sorry.
Man, what world is the president saying this? The president. I think he says later, "And you have people coming over with bags of soup."
He would have hated the Depression, where there's huge soup lines. Oh my god, they were forming. That's the thing, is they were forming in the Depression.
Oh,
there was formation back then.
Somebody just care. Where do you even get a bag of soup? Who's ever had a bag of soup?
He's talking. Now, when he says that out loud, he's not saying like a box wine of soup that she just has a bag inside of it.
Is.
He's talking about a bag full of cans of soup.
Okay. That is not how I read that. I was thinking about like a bag, because I like a bag of soup.
Like you rip into the box wine and there's a bag of wine, right? Like that's
until you just said something. I wasn't thinking that they had like multiple cans of soup in a bag, because that's not what he fucking says. He says you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they're throwing it at the cops, at our police. And I'm thinking like, that's a really weird thing to have, as a bag of soup. I was thinking like, like when you work at like a restaurant and you have like a bag of soup and you put it in water to heat it up.
Yeah.
Like, I got a bag of hot soup. Oh, hot soup. Just hurling it at the cops.
They do have milk. Someone says is it like bags of milk in Canada? Yeah, I guess they have bags of milk in Canada.
Bags of milk. When you go splashing. Like,
when you go to the fridge, do you have to milk it, like utter it out of the bag? You have to squeeze it out of the bag. Because I would buy that then. I would be like, no, it's interactive. It's interactive milk. I would absolutely buy that 100%.
I was in a convenience store / gas station in Pennsylvania, and they had like a cooler with all the drinks, and they had milk, like gallons of milk. And the milk jug, Cecil, was like canary yellow, which is not a color you associate with milk, because that's the color milk turns when milk goes bad.
That's an unpleasant looking color. Yeah, don't tint the... Yeah.
Wow, it should be like translucent-ish. That's what it should be. Like that's what the fuck? It made all the milk. I'm like, all that milk looks bad to me. It all looks like turned shitty milk. Like, why would you do that?
Did you see this week Trump saying that there was a whole plane full of people? Did you see the Laura Ingraham interview where
I didn't watch it?
Oh my God. When she's your tether to reality, like, what the fuck, man? She's seriously saying, Ixnay on the AZ craze shit, please. The whole time she's shooting him softballs that he could try to hopefully say something to dig himself out, and he doubles down on it. It's amazing. He's such an insane person. He said there's planes full of people in like
I read that.
Planefuls of black booted, black clothing thugs. And I just wonder what the ticket costs in thug class. And is that an upgrade from business class? Is it in between business and first? I'm just curious. I
love the idea too that you're like, I'm gonna go fuck some shit up, and I'm gonna dress in my fucking some shit up clothes for the ride there
on a plane that I can check a bag.
Yeah, right. Like where I'm most likely, if I look suspicious, to get hassled. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, I'm going to get on an airplane looking suspicious with all of my also suspicious looking friends. Not like I go and I'm just going to change. They let you bring a fucking carry-on. Put your soup in your fucking carry-on.
Sorry, you can't bring liquids onto the plane, sir. You gotta dump your bag of soup.
Oh man, can I bring these bricks? Can I bring some bricks?
Yeah, no, bricks are fine. Bricks are fine. Just don't go over 50 pounds, or we'll charge you extra money.
I'm using these bricks to house my family. So
wouldn't it be justice though? Wouldn't it be 100% justice if you filled your luggage with bricks and one of those assholes that throws your luggage and breaks his own back? Fuck you, guy. I got you.
Oh my God. Fill it full of bags of soup is what you should do. Just bags of dirty soup. What the fuck? I literally had no idea, Cecil. I was picturing like the cop.
You were thinking bags. You were thinking bags. Like, yeah. Someone comes up and they've portioned all the soup out into smaller Ziplocs, and they're like a ninja. They have a bandolier on of all the little soups, and they have all the like different soups, and they're throwing like, you get a garden vegetable, you get a chicken noodle, be perfect, you know.
Not lobster piss.
Guy pulls out a baguette and he's fighting the cops off with it. He's dual baguetting it. He's got 2 baguettes and he's just beating everybody with it.
What is it, like the fucking Ninja Turtles, like hurling pizzas and shit around?
It's Ninja Turtles meets Ratatouille. There's a rat on his head telling him to throw the soup.
Holy shit.
I
love too that like those people from the plane, they came from a certain city. Like that's where he said that
city.
They came from a certain city. Like, just which one? Fill in the blank. Your blanks, my blanks. It's all blanks.
I think Antifa really does need to go to Wyoming and found a city called a certain city. Get an international airport in there as fast as you can. Oh, it's so amazing, man. What a fucking fuck knuckle that guy is.
See, so we got to do something. Now, we're not in the studio together, which is a bummer. Or we could do this. We could do this together. So I'm going to have to be your stand-in this little experiment we're going to run. But in the ongoing Neapolitan debate, there is now a new contender, which is the Neapolitan cookie, which can be eaten in individual scoop. Hold on. Yeah. Individual scoop or scoop across. Haley made these Neapolitan cookies. She found the recipe.
Nice.
And we're gonna taste test them. So we're gonna go the heathen method first, which is the individual method. Basically just eating
we're all atheists here, so heathen is good, Tom.
Here we go.
So,
now all right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna start strawberry, I think. It's a delicious strawberry cookie. I'm not gonna lie, it's really fucking good. All right, here we go. Chocolate. Also, excellent chocolate cookie.
Now, if you only had a bag of milk to go with that, Tom, it'd be so much better.
I know. All right, so
a whole bag. All right.
All
so
right.
each
I
individual,
individuated, right? I made sure I didn't cross the streams here.
You didn't cross the stream
on any of the flavors.
Yeah, no, that's how you should eat it.
Yeah. So, and now I've got the scoop across cookie.
You got the one that looks like somebody took a dump on a cookie. Go ahead.
Beautiful.
No,
It's the modern art cookie.
Yeah.
So we can go all three flavors at once.
Got to find it. Find the right spot. Just put it all in your mouth at the same time.
Fucking cookie's enormous. Oh yeah, it's better the other way. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, it is legitimately better the other way. It kind of muddies the flavor this way.
You got look at me. I'm gonna prove something. Oh, here's me trying to prove something. You got hard. Oh, amazing.
See here.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's just better. It just is. I'm sorry.
Makes sense.
Man. All right. It does not hold up. My theory, I will admit it, my theory does not hold up for the cookie.
Okay. We're going to revisit it really quickly, the Neapolitan thing.
Yep.
The reason why I think there's several people out there, and this is just 100% individual of me, right? So I'm going to take back the several people. I'm going to say me. How I recognize Neapolitan ice cream as not a great thing, and not scooping across too, specifically not scooping across, is because when I was young, ice cream was a treat that we just didn't have in the house. Also, you had it once in every year or something, you would get some ice cream. So we just didn't have the money to buy ice cream all the time. We never did it. And so when we would buy it, we would buy the Neapolitan. So there would be a sort of variety selection, like you would, so everyone in the house could have something that they would like.
Sure.
And so we were always brought up in the sense that it's like, oh, you're gonna try the chocolate in there because that's your favorite piece, and then dad's gonna get the strawberry and mom will eat the vanilla. You know what I mean? Like, so there's this thought. Right. So that's why I always associate. That's why I associate it with it being bad, is because fuck that, number one. But then it also, like, that's how we ate it. Like, that's genuinely how we ate it growing up. And it never occurred to me that would even be a thing you would want to do to scoop across until I was an adult. Until I was an adult, and like, oh, you could have multiple flavors of ice cream that are different containers. That's amazing. And so it never even occurred. And I think there's a lot of people out there that probably have the same. I think maybe that might be why there's some people out there that are like, fuck that. First off, fuck that flavor, number one. But two, fuck that concept that you can only have one type of ice cream in the house.
Like the thing is to buy as many types of ice cream as possible and put them all in the bowl at the same time.
That sounds horrifying.
Like mixing your soda at the soda fountain, so you just have mud soda. That's
do people do that in other states? Because we do that. They call it suicide here, where you would go across all the. I remember all the kids used to do it at 7-Eleven when I was a kid, where you would go across all the flavors.
Now they encourage it at the new machines. They have like signage up, like make your own and everything. Like they encourage it. Those big giant ones that like you can do the mixy matchies now.
I'll tell you what, the big one, the computer one that they have at Five Guys. There's only one thing I go for. I go for the vanilla barks every time.
Oh, I haven't had that.
Vanilla barks. I just feel I'm like, nope, vanilla barks it is. That's what I'm getting. It's amazing. Vanilla barks is outstanding. I love vanilla like Cokes and things like that, but vanilla Barks is outstanding. That's the only thing I go for.
Five Guys has a.
It tastes just like diabetes. It does taste like just like diabetes. It does.
Five Guys has a peanut butter bacon shake, which is fucking ridiculously good. Oh my God, it's fucking amazing. Somebody says they call that swamp water when they mix across like that. That's
Cherry
just Neapolitan.
Wait, somebody said cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. Aren't there already like 47 flavors in fucking Dr. Pepper? Why do you want to add 2 more? Like it already tastes like a urinal cake. What are you going to put on it to make it taste better?
Well, okay, but Cecil, you could have a urinal cake or a cherry vanilla urinal cake. I feel like you'd rather have the cherry vanilla urinal cake.
Yes. So hey, Ian, you don't have to put up the ones where they're calling us fat. That's mean. Okay. You don't have
There's just no chats up anymore. That's just all of them.
It's just all of you are fat. So Ian, I'm going to try to do the share my screen thing.
Okay.
Okay.
One thing I wanted to show everybody in case they didn't join the YouTube early party thing, which we do every week, is I make a graphic for the live stream, which is this one. Let's see if it. There you go.
Antifa.
I love it.
The YouTube thing early, you'll see the thumbnail.
Yeah, I love it. That is amazing, by the way.
You know, I kind of hope that if Antifa wasn't throwing soup, I hope protesters are throwing soup now. Like now, I hope that becomes a thing.
I think that should be your thing, right? Those guys show up with AK-47s and you show up with a big hot pot of bisque and you just start fucking ladling at people.
I hope they show up with bags of soup, though.
Let's do this. Yeah, no, you got to bring bags of soup and put a brick in the bottom of the bag to make it heavy. All right, I'm going to try to share my screen here real quick. Right. So let's do this. We're gonna do Mark Taylor says protesters are mind control victims doing the bidding of people with umbrellas, which genuinely is my favorite thing that I said all week. So all right, so I'm gonna try to share my screen. Here we go. Share audio. Application window. Where are you at, Mark? Mark Taylor. Here we go. Did it work?
Yep, we got it.
All right. All right, so I'm going to try to play it. So here we go. So this is Mark Taylor. Okay, so guys, it's turned down really low. Tell me if it's too loud. Tell Ian if it's too loud in the chat. Ian will tell me, okay? Got our disclaimer. Tom, can you see it?
I got it, buddy.
Okay, good.
All these kids you're seeing in the streets.
Can we hear that?
It's a little low.
Little low. Okay, I'm going to turn it up.
We could wait a second to let chat say. I think it's barely.
Louder.
Yeah, louder.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to try it again. Let's see if this sounds like that.
All these kids you're seeing in the streets.
All right, chat. Tell me how that is.
Yeah, that's good. Sounds good to me.
I'm listening to chat now. You wanted to get chat involved in this process. We're getting chat involved in this process. All right.
I hear what they hear.
So. Well, I don't trust your ear
for chat.
I don't trust your ear. Look, you might be a Grammy winner when it comes to mixing bands, but you are not a podcast expert, Ian. You didn't win a Grammy. You didn't win a Grammy for your podcasting. That's all I'm saying. Okay? All right. We're going on. Here we go.
That's true.
There should be a Grammy for podcasting. That'd be amazing.
You would win it, Cecil?
Would Ian win it?
No, you think we'd win it? How many of them do you think we'd have? No?
No, Ian's too pitchy. Ian can't control the levels and stuff. He does a bad job of mixing. The final mix is always. I always got to send him a message back and be like, "Dude, this is too low. This is too high." He's bad at it.
That's
so
occasionally.
All right, here we go.
The MK Ultra. It only takes like an hour. They have it down to an art. They have it down.
It's like a drive-through. Like you just show up, you go to MK Ultra and you order your whatever it is. They come out and they do a Sonic thing to your head. Hey, maybe you just go to Sonic for it. That's how it works.
I want some fucking LSD that only takes an hour. That's what I want.
No
MK
kidding,
Ultra.
right?
How fucking great would that be? Like I don't have to fucking block off the whole day. I got 60 minutes.
Oh, it'd be outstanding, right? Yeah, 60 minutes, and you could be like, I'm going to trip, I'm going to be done. And then you could do it on your lunch break.
Right.
You'd How awesome would that be?
I got some time. Like, you finish up doing your thing. I'm going to just trip balls for an hour, and then I'll come back to it.
Yeah.
No problem.
Well, no, now you started on one day's lunch break. You ended on the second day's lunch break. That doesn't work out so well. What is Red Pill 78? What the fuck is that?
I have no idea. Why would that seem...
Their fucking chat is screaming, though.
What?
No, I want to... Their chat is just going by like crazy. They must have a ton of people talking to them. It must be a popular station, but Jesus Christ.
Down to a science. They will fragment your mind into 100 pieces. And each piece is separated with a dissociative wall of amnesia. So they can
what now?
They can do that. They can break your mind into 100 pieces, each separated by an amnesic wall in an hour.
How does the wall even know where to be? It doesn't know where it's at.
Goes between the other pieces.
Can't remember. But it can't remember where it is. All the walls are constantly bouncing into each other. Like, am I supposed to be here or are you supposed to be here? I can't remember whose job it is to block this particular portion.
It's so dumb. Everybody knows amnesia is not a wall. It's a series of tubes.
It's not a big truck.
Program each piece. The programming's in you. She said, when you see Hillary or the Queen wearing purple, that's end of the world programming.
What? That's end of the world. So what do you do then?
No. That's not end of the world programming. End of the world programming is what Netflix released in March. That was end of the world programming. That's what that was.
Green, it means this. If they put out something in verbatim, like on Twitter, it activates the code. Some may be assassination codes. Some may be other codes. She says all these. She says they're doing it in daycare. They're doing elementary.
In daycare.
Tell me one thing you remember from daycare.
You know what, Cecil? That's the whole point. I have amnesia walls. I can't remember anything from daycare because of my amnesia walls.
We just accidentally proved Red Pill 78.
In daycare, there's all these like assassinating toddlers, just like they're like, I shit myself because I don't have control of my bowels. I'm gonna kill you with I don't know yet because I'm a toddler. Like,
gonna drop a ball of Play-Doh in your mouth while you're sleeping.
Like fucking toddlers are trying to kill themselves every minute of every day.
Absolutely, yes, and we should let them succeed. That would make the world better.
And make the world cleaner, that's for sure.
That's for sure, yeah.
Junior high, high school, churches are doing it. If you put your kids in daycare, listen, it is mind-numbing. She confirmed so many things that the Lord was showing me that was going on. Now,
why are you asking, like, hey, is there any way you can confirm what the Lord is? Like, the all-powerful creator of the universe told me something? But I just want a second opinion. I just need I just want one other person just to kind of verify. I don't want to just believe. I mean, I believe in him and I believe that he's, the perfect being, but I just don't want to 100% believe what he's saying to me. So is there any way you could just verify what's happening here?
Okay, God. I'm not just going to go ahead and take that on faith.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wait, maybe I am.
Fuck. Okay, that's kind of your thing. All right, bad choice of words.
Now, all these guys in the streets, this is why they can't be reasoned with. You see Rand Paul trying to reason with these guys? Oh, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the Rand Paul thing?
I did not. No.
So Rand Paul left the DNC, or not
RNC?
the DNC, the RNC, and he was walking back to his hotel, and a bunch of protesters basically shouted at him about Breonna Taylor. They just shouted and shouted and shouted at him, and he had to move his family away. His family was protected by a group of people. The Secret Service or whatever, and there's just a bunch of people filming him and just screaming at him, just yelling at him, like, "What about Breonna Taylor?
What do about this horrible problem?
What about it?" And he was just like, "Here, I'm a libertarian," and he walked away. So. I think that's all libertarians are allowed to say. That's it. I think that.
I did hear that he was assaulted, but it was just yelling at him, that he claimed he was assaulted or whatever. I heard that.
I mean, I didn't see anybody. Maybe someone in chat will say he got fucking somebody.
No, they just from what I read, it was just like he was just intimidated by loud opposing viewpoints.
Yeah, maybe have better viewpoints.
Right?
You know, like I don't know.
Maybe fucking work to solve fucking
fascist
systemic
shitty-
racism.
Yeah, maybe don't have fascist shitty viewpoints, and you will get yelled at.
Right.
Oh, I'm so sorry you got yelled at. Oh, I'm sure you'll be wiping your tears with your $400,000 a year salary or whatever you make for the fucking Congress.
It was, but you can't even talk to these guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Rand Paul was trying to say. You can't even reason with these guys.
Yeah, all he has to do is say out loud, I'll look into it, I'll make sure I fix it. Like, that's a good way to reason with him, right? Instead, he's just like, oh, I don't know if there's a problem with systemic racism. Well, fucking yeah, of course people are going to yell at you because you're an idiot and you deserve to be yelled at.
They yelled at me because I was wrong about something important. Well, I mean, it's your job not to be. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be a little more well-informed, Congressman. Yeah.
I don't know. It's almost like you're a fucking representative of the people and you chose this job. Like, it's not like somebody who showed up at the car wash and yelled at the guy, like, drying the car down.
Right.
Like, they yelled at the person who said, please pick me to solve these problems.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a problem solver. That's what he said out loud. Well,
that's
here's a fucking problem.
Right. Yeah, politicians beg us to choose them. And then they're like, whoa, you've been mean to me. Like, you fucking asked for this job. Yeah. Like, did you not know what this was?
You can't reason with someone that's been mind controlled. Do you notice the guys in the streets with the umbrellas?
Yes. This is me good.
Yes. Those are their handlers, brother.
Yeah, I've often thought that. Yeah.
I've often thought that.
Fucking tool sitting. I've often thought that. That's also been something I've thought too.
Mary Poppins, queen of them all. She flies into the center of the protest like, come to me, my minions. See my enormous umbrella.
It's all starting to make sense. That new Netflix show, Umbrella Academy, this is all starting to make sense, guys.
I'm going to get one of those giant, like, sun umbrellas and show up and be like, I am your lord and master. Serve me.
I want one of those big fucking golf umbrellas, but you can't have one in Chicago because it'll immediately be turned inside out. You can't. I walked down the street in Chicago, and it's so funny. Back when we used to go outside, there used to be like people would walk in the rain and they'd have their umbrellas, and I'm dead serious. You would see 5 or 6 umbrellas turned inside out, guaranteed every day when you'd walk in. It's pouring rain. Their umbrellas inside out, torn to shreds, and they're just looking at it, weeping, forlorn, just like, whoa! I just have an umbrella. It's like a $70 umbrella, and the wind was like, fuck your umbrella, bitch. Amazing, God! The wind gets so gusty in between those buildings that immediately just turns that shit inside out.
Activates the programming, and she said what that does, the umbrella reminds them and activates the violence programming, saying that if you don't get violent, we will activate the tormenting spirits that we have placed in you to torment you until you do.
Wait a minute, spirits in the amnesia walls?
No. This is how this works. You know why it's bad luck to open an umbrella in the house? Because there's demons and spirits in it. And so they go into the preschool and they open an umbrella. All the demon spirits fall out. They torment the kids and they're like, don't make us do this again, guys. But when you're outside, it's fine because they just blow away in the wind like COVID. It doesn't actually get near you. And you're too stupid to realize that because you've been programmed as a child. So.
Right. I don't know why it didn't occur to me.
I figured it all out, guys.
Oh, my God. I'm going to go to the fucking preschool and open an umbrella and just watch them all stiffen and fall over like fainting goats. Just ha, ha, ha.
That would be amazing. Little kid's arms are sticking straight out. He's just stiff as a board. All right, let me stop sharing my screen and see if this works. We're going to try it. Ian, we're coming back.
Don't stop.
Don't stop believing?
Because you can.
He did it.
Another story.
Oh, I do have another story. I do have one more story. Let's check chat, though, for a second. All right. Yeah. MK Ultra, we did that on Citation Needed.
We did indeed.
There was a link. Yeah, we did say MK Ultra. So that was actually really fun. Stuff you don't know about, you didn't realize, and it's also just fucking dumb. It's also just so dumb that it was like that one Citation Needed you did where you just talk about all the like the crazy shit we throw money at.
The DARPA one? DARPA episode, where the best thing that DARPA ever did is they created a giant laser that in order to power the laser, they had to detonate nuclear bombs under the Great Lakes drop all the water out of the Great Lakes into a giant like underground hydroelectric dam or something to power enormous space lasers. Like, yeah, but you blew up the Great Lakes. You blew up. Like, how do you win the fight if you're like, all right, we lost most of our fresh water, but we win? What?
Checkmate.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
Sucker. We're gonna die from that though. I like.
All right, so
violent my minions penguin laugh. Yeah, it's like it is. It's the penguin. Danny DeVito's in charge of everybody.
That's actually Noah laughing. If you listen, you can hear it. You listen to it. All right. So I want to play this for people. What time is it? 9:35. We want to play this for people. This is the next thing I'm going to play. So I'm going to try to share my screen again. You're going to turn this on in a second, Ian. So here's the thing, guys. I'm actually just going to play this straight up. So it's not going to be, Tom and I aren't going to interrupt it. Did I close that window? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm going to play this.
I still have friends who believe MK Ultra is an ongoing part of Pizzagate. Why is that somebody you're friends with?
All right, Ian, share my screen. Or should I do it again?
I think you have to do it again because it closed.
Oh, God. See, you said I should just do the thing, and then now you're having me do the thing
I think
again.
you have to stay in the same tab, not the...
Oh, Jesus Christ. I will fight you. Share, Chrome tab. There we go. All right, let me know if you guys can see it.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to play this video. Tom and I are not going to interrupt it. It's only a minute long. We just want to play it. So,
too much of your time here. My name is Andrew Christensen. I live at 1212 Twin Ridge Road. Lincoln has the opportunity to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words without even understanding their true meaning and treating things as though they're normal. I go into nice family restaurants and I see people throwing this name around and pretending as though everything is just fine. I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. Remove the... Excuse me, I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Excuse me. I propose that we as a remove the name boneless wings from our menus and from our hearts. These are the reasons why. Number one, nothing about boneless chicken wings actually come from the wing of a chicken. Butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meats, but then we go around and pretending as though the breast of the chicken is its wing. Number two, boneless chicken wings are just chicken tenders, which are already boneless. I don't go to order boneless tacos. I don't go and order boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for boneless auto repair. It's just what's expected. And then number three, we need to raise our children better. Our children are raised being afraid of having bones attached to their meat. That's where meat comes from. It grows on bones. We need to teach them that the wing of a chicken is from a chicken, and it's delicious. I propose that we rename boneless wings in the city of Lincoln. We can call them buffalo-style chicken tenders. We can call them wet tenders. We can call them saucy nugs or trash.
trash.
We can take these steps and show the country that where we stand, and that we understand that we've been living a lie for far too long, and we know it because we feel it in our bones.
Fucking amazing.
I would like to just comment here. For the record, that's my son.
Tom,
oh my God.
That is my favorite thing that I've seen in a very, very, very long time. I watched it and I ate it up like a boneless wing. I was like, num, 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 num. Oh, it's so good. So good. It is fucking genius and it's so perfect. And he's the hero we need right now. He's the hero we need.
If that was one of my kids, I would be so proud of that kid. I'd be like, the greatest day of my entire life is over. Like, that's it. I fucking peaked. Yeah. I peaked watching you at that podium, son. Oh, so
it's
good.
So good. It's so good. It's so perfect. It's so amazing. Someone says, I want to swim in saucy nugs. That is so perfect. It is. When I saw that today, I watched the whole thing. At first, I was like, "Oh, that's just dumb," and I thought for sure because recently we saw the fucking town council meeting where the people are just literally insane.
Freedom ring.
You're just ringing a bell, and you're like, no, this person is insane. So when I saw the headline, I thought, oh God, are we serious now? Is this really happening? They're having like a COVID briefing, and I'm like, I want saucy nugs, and I'm just like, no, God, no. But he shows up, and he's just like, no, I got this. It is fucking amazing. It's so perfect.
The very best part is when he's like, hush, hush, please. Like when he like silences his critics, the fucking non-visionaries in that audience.
Fucking amazing. Holy shit.
Just awesome.
Oh, so good. So, so we still have a show to record, so we're going to end the stream early because we only recorded part of it before. We were going to be on with a guest, and it fell through. You'll have to listen to this week's show to find out who the guest was that fell through, and then you'll have to listen to the following show for them
for the actual guest.
So enjoy that. Let's see. There's nothing else going on. We're just going to go. We got to go do a show. So that's it.
All right, guys.
We had a great
time.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Take off and make sure you like and subscribe where you're at. So if you're on Facebook or whatever, like it, subscribe it, do all that stuff. Share with your friends and hit the bell on YouTube. So if you're there, hit the bell, and then once you hit the bell, then go make yourself some saucy nugs. That's what you need to do. All right, we're taking off. So long, everybody. Peace.
Take care, guys. Bye.
We didn't break it tonight.
No, it worked.
No, we didn't break it. I mean, I did get a message that it was cutting off our audio a little, but
that was only on Twitch, and somebody had to restart it.
Oh, was it? The audio was like bleeding over.
Was it on Twitch? Is that where your game channel's at, Ian? On Twitch?
Yeah, is it on?
Let's go to your